Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the world, but especially if you're in the Northeast because there's no place quite like it. And of course, no club quite like it either. Let's be honest, Newcastle United is the greatest football club in the world, full stop. The passion, the people, the pride, no other club comes close. Now listen, it's almost time. The Carabao Cup Final is here. After all the build-up, the dreaming, the setbacks, and the comebacks, we're heading to Wembley again. And this time, we're not going just to be part of the occasion. No, we're going to win it. We're going to bring a trophy back to the Northeast where it belongs. We all remember last year's heartbreak, don't we? That final against Manchester United, the emotion, the tears, the frustration, it still stings. Especially for players like Bruno Guimarães, who gave everything that day and left the pitch in tears. But you know what? That pain shaped us. It made us stronger. And Bruno, more than anyone, is ready for redemption. Speaking ahead of this year's final, Bruno spoke with pride, with belief, and with something we all feel right now: confidence. He said things feel different this time. The team's more focused, more ambitious, more united, and as fans you can sense it too, can't you? There's something special about this group. You can just feel it in the air. Bruno even had a little moment with Newcastle legend Rob Lee before the final. He joked that he rubbed his feet for good luck. Rob, of course, was the last mag to score at Wembley, and now Bruno wants to write his own chapter in black and white history. In Friday's press conference alongside Alexander Isak, Bruno said this squad has grown a lot since last year. Now, we have more confidence and are different players, he said. It's a good opportunity to make history together. He's not wrong. The experience of being in a final already has matured this group. Sure, we've had to rotate some players. Anthony Gordon and Lewis Hall are out, but the core is still here. And this time, they're ready. You can tell Bruno's hungry. He's already won trophies in Brazil. 3 with Atlético Paranaense, and an Olympic gold medal with Brazil back in 2021. But winning with Newcastle? That would mean the world to him. He even tattoos every trophy he wins on his leg. Imagine him waking up on Monday with another one to ink. That Carabao Cup would look pretty nice, wouldn't it? And let's not forget what's at stake. It's not just silverware. A win would mean a spot in Europe. It would be a huge step for this club. It's not about a one-off, it's about building something lasting. And this, right now, feels like a turning point, but more than anything, it's about the fans. Bruno said it best. We just want to make thousands and thousands of Geordies happy. And we know how football works. It can break your heart, it can lift you up, but it's always worth it. And this Sunday, these lads are ready to do everything they can to bring that cup back to the Toon. So let's get behind them. Sing loud. Wear your colors with pride. And remember, this isn't just a football match. It's a chance to end 70 years of waiting. It's about more than just the 11 on the pitch. It's about all of us. It's about the city. It's about the spirit of the Northeast. And this weekend, it could finally be our time. All right, let's keep this going. Now, before we dive into our second story, let me just say this. Newcastle United is built different. We're not just a club, we're a family. And when one of our own achieves something special, we celebrate. It's our own victory. That brings us to Dan Burn, the local lad, the Geordie giant, the man who's been through it all, from playing in the lower leagues to standing tall in black and white. And now, he's been called up to the England squad for the first time ever. Let that sink in. First ever England call-up at 32 years old. If that's not a lesson in perseverance, I don't know what is. It's been a long road for Burn. He's played at Darlington, Fulham, Wigan, Brighton, but nothing compares to playing for his boyhood club, Newcastle United. He's been a key part of our rise, a rock at the back, and a leader on and off the pitch. And now Gareth Southgate has finally taken notice. He'll be heading to Wembley once again, but this time it's to represent the Three Lions in their World Cup qualifiers. And do you know who's absolutely buzzing for him? Bruno Guimarães. Bruno was one of the first to react to the news, posting on his Instagram story, "Fully deserved. He is from Blyth." 6 simple words, but they carry so much weight. That's what makes Newcastle special. It's not just about being a footballer, it's about representing where you come from. And Burn? He bleeds black and white. This weekend, We'll hear it loud and clear at Wembley, the Toon Army belting out, "He's from Blyth, he's from Blyth, he's from Blyth." And let's be real, Sunday could be the biggest day of Dan Burn's career. If Newcastle lift the Carabao Cup, he'll go down in history, and then days later, he could make his England debut at Wembley. Imagine that. And speaking of history, Burn has the chance to break a record. If he plays for England next week, he'll become the oldest Three Lions debutant since Kevin Davies in 2011. It just goes to show, it's never too late to achieve your dreams. Now, let's talk about Bruno for a second. We all saw it on Monday night, didn't we? After our 1-0 win over West Ham, Bruno wasn't just celebrating on the pitch. He was celebrating with the fans, singing the Wembley song, joining in with the chants, leading the Toon Army's chorus. That's what makes him special. It's not just about what he does with the ball at his feet, it's about his connection to the club, to the city, to us. This team gets it. They're not just playing for Newcastle, they're playing for Newcastle United. They're playing for us, for the history, for the future. So as we get closer to the final, let's take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. From fighting relegation just a few years ago to competing for trophies and sending players to the England squad. The progress is undeniable. And now, we go again. Wembley is waiting. History is calling. Let's bring that trophy home. And that's it for today, Toon fans. If you're excited for the final, drop a comment, let us know your predictions, and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest on the greatest football club in the world. Away the lads would finally be our time.